Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Wow, I have not filmed a video since literally February. But anyway, basically saying I have not filmed in a very long time, not really sure when this video will even go up. Today's video is going to be asking AI what the proper hamster care is. So if you guys don't know what AI is, basically taking over the internet. It's like a fake robot thing that's like really smart. I don't know how to explain it honestly, but yeah, there's millions of videos now about AI and like basically taking over social media. I wanted to see, since it's supposed to be like so smart and, you know, give the right answers, you're supposed to be able to chat with it, everything like that. I was like, will it know the right for hamster care? So we're just going to ask it some questions and we're going to read what it comes up with. First of all, let's go with, what size cage should a hamster be in? Wow. Okay, so as an IA language model, I don't have personal preference. However, it is recommended a hamster should live in a cage that has at least 360 square inches of floor space. A larger cage will give the hamster more opportunities to exercise and play, which is important for its physical and mental well-being. And it is also better to get the largest cage possible for a hamster. Wow. Okay, so obviously it wasn't right. It said 360 square inches of floor space, unfortunately, but everything else that it said about that was correct. I am actually very surprised. What's the best wheel for hamsters? Okay, they gave me a big answer. Okay, the best wheel for hamsters is one that is safe, appropriately sized, and has a solid running surface. Ideally, the wheel should be at least 8 to 10 inches and have a solid running surface so that the hamster does not get its feet caught in gaps of the wheel. Oh my god. Additionally, a silent or noiseless wheel is preferred, as it prevents any disturbance for both the hamster and the owner. Some of the best wheels for hamsters on the market include the silent runner wheel. I am actually surprised. So the next thing we'll do is, how many inches of bedding should I give my hamster? Okay, whoa, okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry guys. I am like, actually, I don't know why I'm so surprised, but I am so surprised that it is actually giving me decent answers. Like, we'll go over it at the end, but I'm just so surprised. Okay, as an AI language model, I don't have a personal preference. However, it is recommended that you provide at least 2 inches of bedding for a hamster. The bedding should be soft and comfortable for the hamster to burrow and nest in. The type of bedding you choose should also be safe for your hamster. Some good options include aspen shavings, paper-based bedding, and certain types of compressed wood bedding. Avoid cedar and pine, as they can be harmful to your pet's respiratory system. If your hamster likes to burrow and tunnel, you can provide deeper bedding in some areas of the cage. Just make sure to keep the bedding clean and dry, as damp or dirty bedding can lead to health issues for your hamster. Okay, the second 2 little paragraphs were actually decent, but unfortunately it caught me on the 2 inches of bedding. Hamsters should not have 2 inches of bedding. They should have at least 6 inches, but anything more than that is the best. All right, the next question we will ask, let's ask, is cotton safe for hamsters? No, cotton is not safe for hamsters. Hamsters can chew on and eat cotton, which can cause blockage in their digestive system, leading to serious health problems. Correct. Additionally, cotton can also get tangled around their limbs and cause injury to them. If you are looking for soft material to use as bedding or nesting material for your hamster, it's best to choose safe alternatives like torn pieces of paper or toilet paper, unscented tissue. Okay, I'm like actually surprised. It keeps getting me up and down. Okay, we're now going to put in, is it okay to have more than one hamster in one cage? I should have asked this. Are they solitary? I don't know, I didn't ask that, but it is generally not recommended to keep more than one hamster in the same cage. Hamsters are solitary animals. Their natural instinct is to live alone. If you keep more than one hamster in a cage, they will likely fight, and it can cause serious injury or even death. In some cases, dwarf hamsters of the same sex may be able to live together in pairs or small groups, but it is important to introduce them properly and monitor their behavior closely to ensure they get along. If you keep multiple hamsters, it is best to provide each of them with their own cage to prevent any fighting or stress. Additionally, each hamster will need their own food dish, water bottle, and toys to play with. Okay, they answered it correctly, but dwarfs just don't do it. Like, there's no reason. It doesn't benefit the hamster, and you want to make sure that you are giving your hamster the best of what you can give it, and if you are putting it with another hamster, it's just not okay. They don't want to be buddies. It doesn't benefit them. They don't get lonely. It's so many things. Just don't keep your hamsters together. All right, that is all the questions I am going to ask it. We're just gonna go over it just a little bit. The first question I asked it was, what size cage should a hamster live in? And it said 360 square inches of space. So unfortunately, this question is wrong. However, they did give us a little bit of good information with that sentence, but I'm still gonna consider this question wrong. Next is, what's the best wheel for hamsters? They said 8 to 10 inches. They told us about how the wheel should be a flat surface and not have any holes or whatever in it. So we are going to consider this question right. The next question I asked the AI was, how many inches of bedding should I give my hamster? And unfortunately, they said 2 inches. So this question is wrong. But again, they did give us some good information. They told us about to avoid cedar and pine. They gave us good information around it, but necessarily this question is wrong. The next question I asked the AI was, is cotton safe for hamsters? And they said no, which is the right answer. They gave us a really good answer when it came to this, so I'm very glad about that. And the last question I asked the AI is it okay to have more than one hamster in one cage? They said no, which is obviously the right answer. But they did say that dwarfs can live together, which is wrong. So I would consider this question half right, half wrong. Overall, it answered 3 out of 5 right. So I would say they kind of know what they're talking about. Obviously, they don't know everything. They didn't get a 5 out of 5, which I don't know what I was honestly expecting. I didn't know if they were going to give me this much like information and like actually kind of know. They got a lot of the questions, they kind of gave us some right information and then they gave us wrong information. So that is, don't go to AI to get your information of hamsters, because they're gonna give you wrong and right. Just because you do research hamsters, you still could get the wrong information. You could still go onto the wrong website and get all this wrong information. So don't go to AI to get your information. They did a decent job. They did do a decent job. If this was your first time owning hamsters and you were going to this, I feel like they give you like a pretty long list. So that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, very random video. I just randomly thought about this. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in my next video, which I don't know when that will be. All right, bye guys.